How's it going, everybody? Few people seem to really like my story about the time that the cow tried to end my life for just wanting to help it out. So today I'm going to tell a story about my dad and this here electric snake, or as some people call hot stick. These are familiar to anybody that's grown up around cattle as a young lad. Generally, you have either shocked yourself with it or one of your friends, and you find out it is not a toy at an early age. It's one of those things that kids just have to figure out on their own. This is only used in extreme situations where an animal may be hurt, yourself may be hurt. It's not used lightly. It's only used very sparingly. So I'm going to tell a story about the time my dad used one of these to save our prize-winning bull that he had just bought from market and turned out in our pasture. Our neighbor's bull was weighing in at about 2,200 pounds, and anybody that knows that's a big bull. And ours are rarely ever over 1,600, 1,700 pounds because it's easier on your cattle during mating season, not having a 2-ton dump truck getting on top of them every other day. If you know, you know. Yeah. So my dad comes and finds me in the barn. This happened about 20 years ago. I was home from college. I was just piddle farting around, and I don't even know what I was doing. Details are fuzzy how I got in the situation, but I do remember everything that happened once we were in it. So he comes down to the barn, he gets me, says, get in the driver's seat, we gotta go save our bull. And I'm like, from what? Like, our bull's in the pasture, what we gotta save it from? And so our 30, 45 second drive across the pasture, he was explaining to me that neighbor's bull's in here, somebody called, and it's trying to kill our bull. And all I got was simple instructions from him. We're flying across the pasture full speed, tools flying out of the truck. And all he said was, get as close as you can, and if they get on top of me, run us over. And I was like, whoa, hold on a second. Run who over? And he said, all of us. All of us. If they're on top of me, run us all over. And I'm like, what are you planning on doing? By that time, it was too late. He'd done jumped out of the truck, hoping electricity's all he had with him. He jumps out of the truck while I'm still moving, and he's running at the bulls, and they're fighting in a way where they're spinning in a circle really fast. And like they're going to town on each other. And my dad has started running in the circle with them, trying to catch up to the big bull with his little electric snake. And so he's running in a circle, and I've never seen a human move as fast as he moved that day.
Jesus Christ. That's Jason Bourne.
It was almost like he was a blur when he come around every time he'd come around in the circle. And this went on for 15, 20 seconds, him trying to find the right spot. And then all of a sudden, he does a jump back like the Three Musketeers. He goes, chow. Hit that bull right in the butthole. I couldn't believe it. That thing jumps 5 feet off the ground, let out of there like a scalded dog, and I'm just like, I'm witnessing a miracle. Like, I don't know what just happened. I'm just glad I didn't have to run over my dad to get him out of there. That bull run back through a different part of the fence, so he didn't break it in one spot, and I broke it in 2 spots. And my dad gets back in the truck, and I'm just wanting to try to, like, get a scope on how he's feeling. He's like, all right, let's go back to the barn and get the fencing equipment and go fix it up. And I was like, do we not want to talk about, like, what you just did? Like, that was Jesus walking on water to me. Like, I ain't seen anything like it since. And it's baffling. But he got the bull out of there. That bull never came back through the fence again. We got it all straightened up, and we don't even really talk about it anymore, but it was an exceptional day, and I've never seen anything like it again. Have a good day. Enjoy the creek for a little bit.